Today, I want to share with you a little tip that can help break through those frustrating brick walls in your family history research. Whether you're searching for a great grandmother's maiden name or trying to find your ancestor's marriage date, the Family Search Record Finder is an invaluable resource that matches the specific information you're seeking with the most likely records to contain that information. What makes this tool particularly valuable is that it often suggests records that you might not have considered checking. Before we dive in, if you enjoy genealogy content and want more research tips, please like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started with breaking down those brick walls. The Family Search Record Finder is more than just a simple database search tool. Think of it as a research guide that helps you develop a systematic approach to finding information about your ancestors. When you're stuck in your research, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the possible places you could look. The Record Finder helps eliminate that overwhelm by showing you which records are most likely to contain the information you need, what time periods these records cover, how to access these records, what information you can expect to find, and importantly, where else to look if your first search isn't successful. What sets this tool apart is its systematic approach to research. Instead of randomly searching through various collections hoping to find information, the Record Finder helps you develop a structured research strategy based on the specific type of information you're seeking. Let me give you an example. Say you're looking for an ancestor's birth date. If you can't find a birth certificate, the Record Finder might suggest checking death records, census records, or military records, depending on the time period and location you're researching. This comprehensive approach often leads to breakthroughs that might not happen with a more limited search strategy. To access this valuable resource for United States research, you'll want to go to the Family Search Record Finder page. The direct URL will be shown in the notes below. The page is organized by the type of information you're seeking. The layout is clean and intuitive, making it easy to find exactly what you're looking for. If you're searching for ancestors from other countries, the process is just as straightforward. Visit the Family Search Wiki. In the search bar, type in your country of interest, followed by the words Record Finder. Select the appropriate result from the search listings. For example, if you're researching German ancestors, you'd search for Germany Record Finder. Each country has its own specific guide tailored to the records available in that location. Let's walk through a specific example that many genealogists encounter, searching for marriage information. So looking at the marriage information section, you'll notice it's organized into two main categories: best records to search and alternative records to search. Under best records to search, you'll see a carefully curated list of the most likely places to find marriage information. When you select any of these records types, you'll be taken to a detailed page that explains what information these records typically contain, how to access them, any special notes about the collections. One of the most valuable aspects of this system is that after choosing a record type, you can then select your specific state of interest. This brings you to a page that shows which collections are available for that state, the specific years covered, any access restrictions you need to know about, and special information about that state's records. The state-specific information is crucial because record keeping varied significantly from state to state, and understanding these differences can save you hours of searching in the wrong places. Now, let's explore what I consider one of the most valuable features of the Record Finder, the Alternative Records section. These are the records you might not think to check first, but they can often hold the key to breaking through your brick wall. For marriage information, some key alternative sources include newspaper announcements. Newspapers can be gold mines of information. You'll want to look for marriage announcements, anniversary celebrations, social columns mentioning wedding plans, and obituaries that might mention marriage dates. And then family Bible records. While these can be harder to locate, family Bibles often contain marriage dates and locations, family relationships, and sometimes even engagement dates. To make the most of the record finder, I recommend these strategic tips. First, always start with the best records category. These are listed first for a reason. They're the most likely to contain the information you're seeking. Second, consider the time period you're researching. Not all records were kept during all time periods, so understanding when different types of records began can save you time. Third, take notes on all suggested record types, even if you can't access them immediately. You might find that some records become available later or, or that you can access them through a different repository. Fourth, create a research plan based on record availability. The record finder shows you what's available, but you'll need to plan how to access each record type efficiently. And finally, document your searches, even when you didn't find anything. Knowing where you've already looked is just as important as knowing where to look next. Let me share some common pitfalls to avoid when using the record finder. Don't skip directly to alternative records just because they might be easier to access. The best records are listed first for a reason. Don't ignore the time period limitations. Understanding when records began and ended in different locations is crucial for successful research. Don't overlook the state-specific information. Record keeping varied significantly by location, and understanding these differences is key to successful research. And finally, don't miss the valuable context provided in the wiki articles linked throughout the record finder. These articles often contain crucial information about record availability and access. I hope this guide helps you make the most of the FamilySearch Record Finder. Remember, genealogy research often requires patience and creativity, and this tool can help with both by suggesting multiple approaches to finding the information you're looking for. If you're still facing challenging brick walls in your research, Beyond Generations Genealogy offers professional research services to help break through them. We also create beautiful family history books to preserve your discoveries for future generations. You'll find our contact information in the description below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more genealogy research tips. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or if there are any other genealogy topics you'd like me to cover. Thank you for watching and happy researching.